Hi, boys and girls. Today is Friday. Yay! Friday, April 24th, 2020. My last multi-step word problem for you today. Just want to mention real quick, starting next week, I know many of you got your new packets from the school, and I will be working from the packets, especially with the math. So all of the Go math, and there's some other math in there, I will be teaching those lessons on YouTube next week. I sent a lot of information about that to parents today, and I spoke to quite a few so they know what's going on. So please look forward to watching YouTube next week, and I will be going over the packet with you to make it a little bit easier and less stressful for the parents. So let's get started. There were 18 juice boxes and 18 bottles of water for a class picnic. There were 22 students in the class. How many drinks will be left over if every student has one thing to drink? Again, here we are with our multi-steps. Going to go over it again. Circle and underline important information. There were 18 juice boxes and 18 bottles of water. That is important from the first sentence. 18 juice boxes, 18 bottles of water. Then it says there are 22 students in the class. We need to know that as well. Last sentence, how many drinks will be left over if every student has one thing to drink? What is the key word there that you see? It should be left. We know that is one of our math vocabulary words that we've been talking about all year since September, and we know the word left tells us what operation that we need to use. If you said subtraction, you are correct. We have to subtract using the word left. So now let's go through it and work it out. 18 juice boxes, 18 bottles of water. How much liquid is that? How much do they have to drink? We're going to take 18 and 18 and we're going to add them together. Very good. So I'll do it right here. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me just adjust a little bit. Okay. Yep, you can see that. All right, 18 added to 18 gives me, starting in the ones place, 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry the 1, bring down the 6. 1, 1, and 1 in the tens place makes 3. So how many, I want to make sure you can see that, my friends, how many total drinks do they have? They have 36 drinks. All right, so that part's finished. Then it goes on to say there's 22 students in the class, and they want to know how many drinks will be left over. And we already talked about that. The word left is a key vocabulary word in math, and it means to subtract. Okay, so 36 drinks, 22 kids. What number goes on top? 36. The largest number always goes on top when we're subtracting. So we're going to take 36, and we're going to subtract it from 22. Again, starting in the ones place, 6 is the larger number, and I think many of you learned this last year in second grade. More on top, no need to stop. So this number is larger, so we just continue subtracting. 6 minus 2 is 4. And again, more on top, no need to stop. 3 minus 2 is 1. Well, we really wouldn't have anywhere else to go to borrow from, but 3 minus 2 is 1. So how many drinks will be left over if every student got a drink? 14 drinks are left over. All right, so this one was kind of easy. All you had to do is add and then subtract. But again, it was a multi-step where you had to do at least 2 steps in order to solve the problem. Now, sometimes you have to do 3 steps. I believe yesterday's word problem that I did with you, we did 3 steps because we had to find out how many total teachers were going to be sharing those notebooks. Remember when I did that yesterday, there were a certain amount of red, certain amount of blue notebooks. We added that together. Then we had to find out how many teachers would be using the notebooks, and it was a teacher and 4 other teachers. So we added 4 plus 5, and then the last step we did was we divided the notebooks between the 5 people. So yesterday's multi-step problem did have 3 steps in it, but normally I've only been showing you 2 steps that you have to do in order to solve it. All right, so as I was saying, next week I am going to be working out of the new packets that you guys received in the mail or that you're going to receive. There will be a letter in that packet from Mr. Hahn giving you some more information and details about what's going on with these new packets. But again, I'm trying to ease parents' minds because I will be going over the packets with the students each day. And I'll do a page every day and they can find it in the packet and follow along with me and fill out the information, okay? And I'm also still going to ask the kids to do some of the work on their own and ask them to send it to me through Remind or through a text message. All right, so let's go over yesterday's mystery number. Again, it said my number is greater than 10. My number is even. The digits in my number add up to 5. My number is less than 40. And my number has 3 tens in total in it. What is my mystery number? Da, 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 da. Ladies and gentlemen, if you said 32, you are correct. I believe I got 2 answers from that, and it was from Safe and also from Mason. So thank you so much for doing the work. You always do it. You guys are doing an awesome, awesome, awesome job. 32 is the answer. So those are my shout outs, Safe and Mason, and a couple other kids. Olivia, you've done a lot of things for me. I've seen Norm Barra in the past. I've seen Rania in the past. So there are several students who have been watching my videos and they have been able to text me and show me things through Remind. So again, parents, I've put you on Remind app. Make sure your kids can send me a message, and you know, if I'm asking them to do like a mystery number, they can give me the answer through the Remind app and just send me a text that way. But again, if you're just watching and following along with me, thank you so much. I really am happy that you're doing that as well. So here is today's mystery for Friday. It says, my number is greater than 20. My number is odd. The digits in my number add up to 9. My number is less than, what does it say? 60. And my number is, my number has a 5 in it. What is my mystery number? So I'll leave that up for a minute. You can pause the video so that you can look at it and then work on it. Okay, my friends. Good luck with the mystery number for Friday. I will go over that on Monday. And like I said, this week, I will definitely, next week, I will definitely start working out of the packet so that you can see the different things in math that we put in the packet. And it's just like in school. It's going to be Go Math sheets. I'm going to go through those sheets with you. I might even show you the Go Math videos like I did when we were in class to get us started before we start working on the sheets. But that's what I plan on doing from this point forward, okay? Because this is the 4th marking period. I'm sure you've read that in Mr. Hahn's letter. We are doing a 4th marking period, but there's a lot of information I know you have to kind of read through, so take some time this weekend and look through all of the stuff that was sent to you, especially the letter that Mr. Hahn attached with the packet. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Again, I miss you all so much, and I hope that you are staying safe, being well, and wash those hands. Okay, bye.